Hello everyone, welcome back to Info Corner podcast and I hope you all are enjoying my episodes. I'm recording this episode on a weekend. So along with that, for me my weekends are mostly movie time. I really enjoy watching movies of different languages. But due to the current pandemic, unfortunately not many movies got released. But the interesting fact is that all the big budget, most awaited and hyped movies are lined up for release this year and next year. Yes, you guessed it right. So our today's episode is all about the upcoming movies. Listen to this episode till the end to not miss out any information. Let me first start with the Hollywood movies. I have listed top 5 movies. First one, Avatar 2, a science fiction movie directed by James Cameron and it's part 2 of the original Avatar movie. This movie is expected to release in December 2022. Next one, The Batman. Robert Pattinson's son will act as a new Batman in this movie and it might hit theaters in March 2022. Third one, Tom Cruise after 35 years will be starring in its part 2, that is Top Gun 2. This movie is expected to release in November 2021. Fourth one, Jurassic World. It's a science fiction adventure movie directed by Colin and this movie is expected to release in June 2022. This movie is sequel to Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom that got released in 2018. The last one, Don't Breathe Part 2. It's an American horror thriller movie which might be released in August 2021. The first part, Don't Breathe, was released in 2016. If you have not watched this, then you must watch it out. So now we are done with the Hollywood movies. Let's move on to the Indian cinemas. Starting with Bollywood, the first movie that comes to my mind is Brahmastra. This movie is starring Ranbir Kapoor, Alia Bhatt, Amitabh Bachchan, Akineni Nagarjuna and is directed by Ayan Mukherjee. The budget of this movie is 300 crores. This movie is the first part of superhero trilogy and there's going to be 2 other parts to it. Let me also tell you the release date. It's expected to be released in December 2021. Next one is Lal Singh Chadda. This movie is an official remake of the 1994 American film Forrest Gump. Amir Khan, Kareena Kapoor and Naga Chaitanya are acting in this. Its release date is December 2021. Third one, Adi Purush. It's an Indian mythological film based on the Hindu epic Ramayana. Adi Purush is starring Prabhas, Kriti Sanon and Saif Ali Khan. The total budget of this movie is 500 crores and this movie is expected to release in August 2022. Let's move on to the Kannada film industry. This movie is personally my favorite and the most awaited movie for me. That is Rocky Bhai's KGF Chapter 2. It is a proud Kannada industry movie that got released pan-India. It is directed by the most talented director Prashant Neel starring Yash, Ravina Tandon and Sanjay Dutt. The interesting factor is that this movie's teaser completed 200 million views just few days back. Second one is Vikrant Rona. This movie is the most awaited movie for all Sudeep fans and this movie is expected to release this year. Let's move on to Tollywood. The most hyped movie of Tollywood currently is RRR. The Bahubali director S.S. Rajamouli is starring Ram Charan, Junior NTR, Alia Bhatt and Ajay Devgan in this movie. 400 crores is the budget of this movie and this movie is expected to release in October this year. Next is Pushpa. It's a drama thriller. This movie is directed by Sukumar, casting Allu Arjun, Rashmika Mandana and Fahad Fasil. This movie is based on red sandal smuggling in India. It is expected to release in August this year. Interestingly, there will also be part 2 of the Pushpa movie. Moving on to the Tamil film industry, the first thing that comes to my mind is Ponniyin Selvan. It's a Tamil epic historical drama film directed by veteran Mani Ratnam, who has given some of the best movies to the Indian cinema industry. Trust me, there are so many talented actors involved in this movie. To name some of them, it's Amitabh Bachchan, Aishwarya Rai, Vikram, Karthi, Trisha, Aditi Rao, Prakash Raj, Jayam Ravi, Kishore, Prabhu and Sarath Kumar. It might hit theaters next year. Next is a movie named Rocketry. It's based on the life of ISRO scientist Nambi Narayanan, who was falsely accused of being a spy and got arrested in 1994. It's a pan-India movie starring Madhavan, Shah Rukh Khan, Surya and Simran. It is expected to release this year. There's a movie coming up casting Kamal Hassan, Vijay Sethupathi and Fahad Fasil, directed by Lokesh Kanagaraj. It's called Vikram. This movie is expected to release this year. There's an upcoming Malayalam movie called Marakar that grabbed my attention. It has secured so many national awards even before its release. It is directed by Priyadarshan, starring Mohanlal, Sunil Shetty, and Arjun Sarja. This movie is a story of legendary Kunjali Marakar 4. It's expected to release in August this year. Along with all these movies that I mentioned, there are also other popular upcoming movies such as John Wick 4, Mission Impossible 7, Animal, Krish 4, Talaivi, Tak, and many more. I can't wait for all the releases and reviews. With the hope that these movies don't disappoint us, I'm wrapping up my episode here. See you all in the next one. Till then, take care, keep smiling, and bye.